reason I applied for a GenRes studentship was because I've never had any formal lab experience before, and I thought it would be a really useful kind of tool under my belt, get a crash course in what a research experience would be like. It's given me a lot of opportunities in the lab that I wouldn't have had, so I've developed a lot of competency in lab techniques which as an undergraduate I maybe wouldn't have got the opportunity to. So so a lot of practical experience, and yeah, it's just overall made me a much more it's made me more sure of myself as well. I've had to have a lot of independence this summer, and there's been a lot of times where I've had to pivot quickly, I've had to adapt to circumstances, and all of that isn't something that can be taught. I think it's something that's got to be learned, and Generation Research has really given me the opportunity to develop that skill set, and it's made me more sure of where I want to go next. So moving forward, this studentship has opened a lot of doors for me. You know, I fostered some really good connections out in the States, for example, with the potential to maybe be able to go out there to do some further study. And without the Generation Research studentship, I wouldn't have ever been able to make those connections, and I wouldn't have had the confidence to put myself out there to make those connections in the first place. Coming out of this summer, I feel a much more confident person. I feel like I'm a much more confident scientist. I feel like I'm more sure of myself than I've probably ever been. And I feel like I've got a real sense of directionality that without this summer I wouldn't have had. So I feel like Generation Research has impacted so many different facets of my life, and it's completely changed my life without being dramatic about it. Like, genuinely, it's difficult to put into words, but it's upended my life in the best possible ways.